Okay, so you're bringing a puppy home. Let's talk about maybe the most important week of their entire life, those first 7 days. Seriously, what you do in this tiny little window of time, it lays the groundwork for everything. So let's just dive right in.
I mean, think about that for a second. It sounds crazy, right? But it's so often true. We get all caught up in the cute and the excitement, and we kind of forget about the prep work. And you know who pays the price for that? The puppy. So that's what we're going to fix today. We're going to get you ready for what actually matters.
And look, I know this sounds like an exaggeration, but it's really not. Those first 72 hours are everything. So many mistakes happen in these first few days, and they're almost always made by people who absolutely love their new puppy. But those well-meaning mistakes, they can create anxiety and break trust before you even get a chance to build it. Training, bonding, behavior, health, it all starts right here.
Okay, so first things first. Before your puppy arrives. Yep, the work starts before you even get in the car. Being proactive is honestly the secret sauce. It's the difference between a totally chaotic first week and one that's calm and sets you up for success. So let's talk about what that looks like.
All right, puppy proofing. You got to remember, puppies basically explore the entire world with their mouths. So your job is to make that world safe. You're going to secure electrical cords, get any toxic plants out of reach, lock up all your cleaning chemicals, and clear away any small stuff they could swallow. But here's the pro tip, the one thing you absolutely have to do. Get down on your hands and knees. Seriously, see the world from their height. That boring-looking wire from your perspective, it's a super fun chew toy from theirs.
Okay, this is a huge one, probably one of the biggest mistakes new owners make. They bring the puppy home and give them access to the entire house. You might think you're being kind, but it's actually super overwhelming for a little puppy brain. It causes anxiety. The better way? Create a small, safe puppy zone. You know, a playpen or a crate area. This isn't jail, it's security. It gives them a den, a space they can actually manage and feel safe in. And trust me, it makes house training way, way easier.
So before the big day, you've got to go shopping. Make sure you have all this stuff ready to go. You'll need a crate. Get one that'll fit them when they're full grown. Stainless steel bowls for food and water. Much easier to keep clean. A collar with an ID tag on it from minute one. A leash, age-appropriate puppy food, and some soft chew toys. Oh, and please, please do not forget the enzymatic cleaning spray. Just trust me on this one. You'll thank me later. But here it is, the one thing almost everyone forgets, and it might just be the most important thing on the list. A blanket that smells like their mom and their littermates. When you pick up your puppy, ask the breeder for a blanket or a toy that's been in the whelping box. Everything is going to be new and scary for your pup, but that one familiar smell, it's like a security blanket, literally. It can make a huge, huge difference in how they feel.
So the big day is finally here. This is it. Let's talk about navigating that first day, because every single thing that happens now is your puppy's first impression of you, of their new home, of their new life. Your number one job? Make it calm and make it feel safe.
Let's start with the car ride home. For a puppy, this is just a sensory explosion. New sounds, new smells, the weird feeling of the car moving, it's a lot. So your vibe is absolutely critical. Turn the music off, use a calm, soft voice. If you can, have someone else drive so you can hold the puppy securely. A steady hand is all they need. You're not just driving them home, you are literally teaching them, in this very first moment, that with you, the world is a safe place.
So I want to ask you a question. What do you think is the single most damaging mistake, and I mean damaging, that new puppy owners make?
This is it. This is the one. Everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to want to come over and meet the new puppy. And it is so tempting to let them. But please don't. Think about it. Your puppy's little nervous system is already redlining. Letting a bunch of strangers come over just floods them with more noise, more smells, more stress. It's just too much.
So here's the hard and fast rule. Just make it your policy. No visitors for at least the first 3 days. It's not about being mean to your friends and family. It's about being kind to your puppy. They're already at their limit, just trying to figure out their new home and you. The best gift you can give them right now is peace and quiet.
The first night, let's be real, it's probably going to be rough. Your puppy is going to cry, and you need to know this isn't them trying to manipulate you, it's pure fear. They've literally never been alone before in their lives. So what do? Put their crate right next to your bed. Let them hear you breathing, let them smell you. Put that scented blanket inside. You can even rest a hand on the crate door. But whatever you do not take them out and put them in your bed. If you do, you've just taught them that crying gets them what they want. A calm presence is enough. You're teaching them, I'm here, you're safe, and you can do this.
Okay, you made it through the first night. Awesome.
Now we're into the rest of that critical first week. And the mission for this week is actually pretty simple. It's all about two things: building routines and building trust. That's it.
House training. It starts the second their little paws hit your floor. And the rule is simple, but it's intense. You take them outside every single time they wake up from a nap, every time they finish eating, every time they have a drink of water, and every 30 to 45 minutes in between all that. Yes, it sounds like a full-time job, because for a little while, it is. But this is how they learn fast. Consistency is everything.
So what happens when there's an accident inside? And listen, there will be accidents. The old school method of scolding them or rubbing their nose in it, it's just terrible. All that does is teach the puppy that you're scary and unpredictable. It makes them afraid to potty in front of you, even outside. So what actually works? Absolutely no reaction. Just calmly clean it up with that special enzymatic spray so they can't smell the spot later. That's it, no drama.
48 hours. Remember that number. You need to get your puppy to the vet within 48 hours of bringing them home. Not just sometime in the first week, within 2 days. This is for a basic health check, to get your vaccination schedule sorted out, and just to establish care. Plus, making that first visit a quick, positive one starts building a good association with the vet for life.
If you take away only one thing from this whole explainer, let it be this. The first week is not about training tricks. It's not about teaching sit or down. It is 100% about building trust. Think of it like a trust bank account. Every time you're calm, every time you're predictable, every time you meet their needs, you're making a deposit. All the fancy training comes later, and it's all built on top of this foundation of trust.
Okay, let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. If you can understand the timeline of how a puppy adjusts, it'll make it so much easier for you to be patient and to know what to expect. This is called a 3-3-3 rule, and it's a great little guide. For the first 3 days, your puppy is basically in shock. They're overwhelmed and just trying to survive, so don't even try to figure out their personality yet. By about 3 weeks, they're starting to settle in. You'll see their real personality start to peek out. And then by 3 months, that's when they truly feel like they're home. That's when they know they belong and really deeply trust you. Just give them that time.
Okay, pay close attention to this one. From the moment you get your puppy until they're about 12 to 16 weeks old, there's this magic window. It's the critical socialization period. What this means is that gentle, positive new experiences right now, new sounds, new sights, safe interactions, are what build a confident adult dog. This window closes, and things they aren't exposed to now can easily become a lifelong fear. It's that important.
So it all comes down to this. The dog your puppy will be for the next 10, 15 years, that dog is being shaped right now by you in these early days. This first week is your chance to build a foundation of trust, of safety, of confidence that will last a lifetime. So the only real question is, what are you going to build?